Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, August 11th, 2025. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. And that's about it. Almost no events for today, which are at least medium or high important. As you can see, Italian CPI. Okay, Denmark CPI is scheduled for release at 8 o'clock. Italian CPI is scheduled for release at 10 o'clock. Brazilian market readout is scheduled for release at 1:25. So that's about it. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts. We'll start with euro dollar. Euro dollar 4-hour time frame chart is showing us important technical resistance 1.1699, basically 1.17, and this is the swing high from the last week. Since then, we can observe some sort of the triangle pattern forming. You can see it here. So in that situation, this triangle pattern might indicate the upside movement, upside breakout, when this pattern is obviously completed. So our arrow this time must be to the upside, targeting 1.1789, which is the swing high from the July 24th. So green arrow to the upside, right? Got it here. In case of a breakout below the 100 periods moving average, which is located at 1.1623, or below 1.0602, which is the technical support, the outlook will switch to more bearish. However, with this kind of a momentum, 5960 points, which is quite strong, and positive momentum, the primary scenario is still to the upside for the euro dollar. British pound following our path without any problems. So we broke above this level here, 1.3367, which is now technical support, and 1.3383, which is technical support. So we went here, well done. Now, in case of a breakout higher above the technical resistance at 1.3474, the market will test the high of the wave B, which is located at 1.3586. All right, so this is our primary scenario. Towards this level, momentum remains strong, momentum remains positive, and now this momentum might be a helpful hand, basically might bring helpful hand for the bulls. Obviously, we can have some kind of a movement to the downside in momentum, some kind of a pullback. Nevertheless, the outlook still remains bullish. Next target wave be high, and then eventually we can even go as high as the beginning of the swing, 1.3790. And the reason for that is because ABC corrective cycle to the downside has been basically completed at the level of 1.3140. So that's why the market should continue to the upside after the correction is done. US dollar versus the Japanese yen, still not resolved. We've been tight, we've been locked inside the tight range located between 148.02 and 146.64, and market has been moving up and down all last week, right? So right now still we need a breakout above the technical resistance to continue higher, or we need movement below the technical support to go towards the lows of the July 24th at 145.83. Currently the momentum is neutral, and it's hovering around the level of 50, so neither bulls nor bears are in charge of this market. And that's a very interesting situation, because we are waiting for a breakout basically out of this range, right? So if we zoom out, we can see straight on, this is our situation here. We have a trend line that used to be quite nice. For the bulls, breakout, test of the trend line, movement to the downside, dips buying, test of the 100 periods moving average, which is very close to the trend line again, downside movement. So this is the key level here, 148 point, let's say 05 or something like this. This is the key level here, key technical resistance. Without breakout above this technical resistance, there is no upside resume, right? So please keep an eye on this situation. How is the gold market doing? The gold broke above the trend line yet again. Nevertheless, it was capped roughly at the level of 3,408. Let me just take a look and see what is this swing high. Okay, so market doesn't actually respect this swing high. So let me just move it here. And now we got this technical resistance here. And after a few days of moving up and down around the level of the 70, we have a downside breakout yet again. This level is not being respected whatsoever as well. So let me just move this level towards that low here, 3,350. Very sharp change in the momentum the downside. So the bears are in charge of the market. We are approaching 100 periods moving average on 3,358. Technical support, local technical support at 3,350. And we might even change this to the green. So we got technical support at the level of 3,309. Otherwise, the outlook should remain bearish. However, right now we got some pullback to the downside to be done. Okay, let's switch to the crypto, and we can see straight on Bitcoin, after breaking above the supply zone, is on highs, just as expected by this by our scenario. So nothing new here. Breakout to the upside, next target 123,265, the high from the July 14th. Very big upside candle, breaking all of these technical resistance levels. So it looks like right now we can switch these levels to the support, because they are violated. So we got very nice support levels, and that might be even a support zone. Right now this level is no longer needed. This one is going out, and all of this zone will be obviously the demand zone yet. Again, momentum is right now on the level of 80 points, which means that the market conditions are extremely overbought on a 4-hour time frame chart. So when we hit this swing high, we should expect some sort of the pull back on the Bitcoin. Nevertheless, the outlook remains bullish. What is Ethereum doing? The Ethereum slowly but surely moving higher. Right now we got the 4,000 level broken, just as indicated by our analysis. Still, the target is 4,540, which is 161% Fibonacci extension of the wave 1. And when we hit this level, we'll have a perfect textbook example of the extension in the wave 3. But before we will do this, please notice very important thing here. We got extremely overbought conditions during this high, and now the momentum is not that high yet. Again, what do we have on the chart is obviously new swing high, and we expect a little bit more. So the bearish divergence has already been formed between the internal waves of the wave 3, and possibly wave 5. Wave 5 consists of the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 to the upside, possibly wave 4 right now is being formed. Last push to the upside towards the target, and the market is ready for a big correction in wave 4, which might bring a nice corrective movement towards the level of 4,000 back on. So all of these levels right now are the technical support levels, and the rest of this levels is obviously still the Fibonacci projection. So good job, well done. Please pay attention to the current prices, because this movement to the upside on the Ethereum is about to be terminated, and then the corrective cycle should be started. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.